Hello and welcome back to another special site update for patch 6.4 that we now know is coming out on the 23rd of May. That's the release date. Very excited about that. A lot of people had already guessed that. It's kind of on a very predictable cycle at the moment. On the special site then, which presumably won't be the last update before it goes live. It might be, but I doubt it. We actually have some interesting new bits notified by the green dots. Of course, this will be linked in the description of the video if you want to come by and read this all yourself. The first section then that we're going to be looking at is Pandemonium Anabasios. Obviously, we've talked about that before, but as we go down, there's also the Ether font. And then we have this new piece on the Voidcast dais for this new challenges section, which has two pictures. The first of which featuring Golbez on the moon, by the looks of it. They're not really keeping any of that secret. And his second image, which, as you can see, Golbez fighting with this weird arm coming out of him. I'm not going to read too much into that because it's kind of obvious what that is. And of course, we've got some of the new gear displayed here as well, which looks really, really cool. I like that personally. The write-up says, after 5 long millennia, as Dire's liberation is at hand, yet Golbez, her iron-clad captor, will not be so easily cast from his seat of power. I can't wait to see what happens in that storyline. Very excited. Next, we have the variant dungeon for Mount Rokon. We've got two pictures, which are really lovely. It says, on Hingashi's westernmost isle of Shisu lies the long-venerated Mount Rokon. Once refuge for humble monks and wary pilgrims, the holy site has fallen to a host of malevolent spirits of the most curious shapes and sizes. So obviously here, we have ourselves a sort of like a shrine temple in a bamboo forest, which looks lovely. Yoshi P on the live letter today, actually, at the time of recording, went through this. It looked beautiful. This is absolutely gorgeous. Look at all the autumn leaves coming off of the trees there. The leafman made of the autumn leafman, and then these fellas, which we've seen throughout Stormblood. I can't wait to hear the Stormblood theme and to hear the rustling of the trees and do that. It's really exciting. So, of course, there's obviously the variant mode, Criterion mode, and Savage. So that's really exciting for people who are looking forward to that. That's not coming out until 6.4.5, though, along with the Helderbrand weapons and Splendorous tools. So bear that in mind. And if we scroll down once more, we can see the Savage version has got its own write-up. It says, the Criterion Dungeon, another Mount Rokon, presents 2 difficulty levels with unique rules and challenges to overcome. Assemble your most spiritually stalwart comrades to expel the evil from its sacred slopes. We've got one image here, and there's like bard symbols on AoEs on the floor, and it's like a rat playing a fiddle type, what is that, a shamisen? A zither? I'm not really sure. It's absolutely crazy, isn't it? I can't wait to see that. There's a good chance that we might get some kind of mount from this then that's spiritually related, from a completion maybe of all 12 of the chapters of the normal mode. They actually showed on the live letter this mount, and I'm sort of leaning towards this maybe being the reward for doing all of the 12 chapters on the variant mode. But this is Criterion and Savage that we can see here, this particular boss. Very excited to see what exactly that's about. We've also got Blue Mage update. It says 6.45 we'll see the level cap of Blue Mage raised to level 80, as well as introduce all new job quests, gear, and Blue Mage magic spells. Enthusiasts of the Azure Arts will also find their Blue Mage logs updated with 5.x patch content, so you'll be able to do Shadowbringers related duties, which of course has all sorts of storyline implications. Spell implications from the storyline is what I was trying to say. So they already showed off one of the abilities from Innocence in a previous live letter, so presumably lots of trial related stuff. This picture here then demonstrating our good friend Martin here with this weird like piece of, I don't know, what's that? Piece of rock? Don't know. Looks like auracite to me. And then if we scroll down, of course, we've already got information on stuff to do with the Unreal. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the special site update, apart from this beautiful image at the bottom, which confirms the Allegan Tomestones of Comedy, which is the new tomestone added in 6.4, and the stuff you can get from it. Now, this isn't all of the items. There are many that they showed off on the live letter, but I thought it'd be nice to just demonstrate here. So these individual weapons are from the weapon design contest winners, which was the most recent one, which are absolutely beautiful in the game. I think you'll agree. On the live letter summary, if you want to go watch that video, I actually showed off all of the art that they showed off on the live stream as well and talked about it. So if you want to see others, but this is demonstrating a few of those. The armor in question here is actually tome armor as well. The armor was designed by the developers behind Final Fantasy XIV, and apparently it was designed to go with the weapons because the weapons were designed by players who won the contest, with varying amounts of agreement from me that they match, but that's just my personal taste. I think the weapons look fantastic in the game, and I'm very excited to see people get excited about their stuff being immortalized for all time, and hopefully they do another weapon contest sometime soon. Of course, you can click the media section at the bottom to get any of these pictures in a decent size that they've updated so far. I presume that 6.4 special site will be updated again closer to its release, and of course you can watch the trailer over here, of course in your own regional version. I think the Japanese version's pretty cool, but to hear the dialogue in your own native language, such as mine is in English, it really brings more to life. Very spoilerific though, I will be honest, even though they've kind of showed too much already, in my opinion, on some of the stuff. But yeah, that's the special site update and the release date. Very excited for this. Are you planning to have time off for this, or are you just going to play this like normal? I'm very excited for this one in particular. Anyway, much love. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will go brood over that trailer one more time. Bye-bye.